Deepika Datta, legal attorney, Lexis and Company, and today I will be talking about the latest developments in live-in relationship in India. India has observed an extreme increase in live-in relationships in the younger generation. This is because in a result of freedom, privacy, profession, education, and globalization. And also, couples can know each other, but it is not a binding relationship, and there will be no responsibility and obligations towards one another. And this relation is sometimes unconfirmed. In some parts of the country, this live-in relationship is valid, and in some parts of the country, it is extremely strict to accept the concept. So, what is the meaning of a live-in relationship? It is an arrangement of living under which the couples are unmarried, live together to conduct a long-term relationship, which is as similar to marriage. So, what are the constitution provisions? The Constitution of India has certain fundamental rights. For example, Article 21, right to life and personal liberty. In the landmark case of S. Khushbu versus Kanyamal, the Supreme Court held that a living relationship comes within the ambit of Article 21 of the Constitution. The court further held that live-in relationships are permissible and the act of two major living together cannot be considered unlawful. In the latest Supreme Court judgment on live-in relationships, which was on right of child born out of live-in relationship, couple in Anita and John were in a live-in relationship, but their families were against their relationship because of their different religion. So Anita, after separated from her husband, she gave her child to a child welfare committee. So under the provisions of the Adoption Regulation 2017 and Section 38 of the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection Act 2015, the Child Welfare Committee continued to place the child for adoption, considering Anita as a single mother. But after some time, both Anita and John filed a habeas corpus before Kerala High Court, requesting that the child to return to them. So the court said that the couple has a restoration right as well. So they ordered the custody of the child to live-in relationship couples by stating that the biological parents, the parental rights are a fundamental right and not a precondition by the institution of the legal marriage. But the Supreme Court stays the order of the Kerala High Court by saying that it has not considered the hearing of the adoptive parents. The court contends that adoption creates a permanent relationship between the child and the adoptive parents, and the biological parents cannot reclaim the child. So the petitioners were appointed as adoptive parents. So granting a protection to a live-in relationship in the case of Gulzar Kumari and others versus State of Punjab. So Singh and Kumari were in a living relationship, and they were parents, and their parents were against the relationship. They both approached the High Court seeking protection from the girl's parents, but the Punjab and Haryana High Court dismissed the plea by observing that the live-in relationship, which is morally and socially not acceptable. Justice Kshetrapal in his brief order said that in the considered view of this bench, if such protection as claimed is granted, the entire social fabric of the society would get disturbed. Hence, no ground to grant the protection is made out. The couple filed an appeal to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court granted protection to the live-in relationship couple. So importantly, the court ordered that needless to the state, since it concerns life and liberty, the superintendent of police is required to act expeditiously in accordance with the law, including the grant of any protection to the petitioner in the view of the threats, uninfluenced by the observation of the High Court. So in conclusion, I would like to say that now slowly India is also recognizing the status of live-in relationships, and by the Supreme Court delivering various judgments, and it is the interest of the couple where their consent needs to be there by the both parties, and it is not morally wrong. And now the Supreme Court also recognized the right of a child born out of the couple, and there is also maintenance for the right to girl to claim from a boy. Social values and norms have changed for the new generation. So thank you so much.